Hello children, how are you all? Shall we start our social science class? Take your social science book, all of you. Have you done your classwork and homework? You have to finish your classwork and homework the day itself so that it will be very easy to you. You have to submit the note in the given dates every week. You have to submit the note, okay? So be careful, study every day. We will ask you questions from the finished lessons. So what are the lessons you have completed? Study and come and write everything. Got it? Now open your book, page number 33. Open your book, page number 33. Already we have completed 2 units in history. The last 3 classes we have seen. Is that no? Ancient civilization. In third lesson you have learned the Mesopotamian civilization, Egyptian civilization, Chinese civilization, Indus civilization, like that you have learned many things. Is that no? So today we are going to start a new lesson from history, third unit, early Tamil society and culture. Okay, that is the third unit in history, early Tamil society and culture. முன்னாடி தமிழ்நாடு வந்து எப்படி இருந்துச்சு, அதில் என்னென்ன கல்ச்சர்லாம் ஃபாலோ பண்ணாங்க. Okay, so these all you are going to learn from this lesson. Got it? In introduction, what is given, you see that Tamil civilization, as we have seen, begins at least 3 centuries before the Common Era. As seafaring people, Tamil traders and sailors established commercial and cultural link across the seas, and merchants from foreign territories also visited the Tamil region. Many people, they visited the Tamil region. The resulting cultural and mercantile activities and internal developments led to urbanization in this region. So it was the rural area, but after that many developments were happened in this area. So the urbanization means nagaram. Okay, rural means gramapuram, urban means nagaram. Okay, in this region towns and ports emerged, coins and currency came into circulation, written documents were produced. The Tamil Brahmi script was adapted to write the Tamil language. Classical Tamil poems were composed. So many developments were happened in the Tamil region. Okay, in the languages and the urbanization, towns, ports, these all were came. Okay, process for the study of early Tamil society. என்னென்ன வளங்களில் நம்ம முன்னாடி தமிழில் வந்து தமிழ் சொசைட்டியில் என்னெல்லாம் நடந்துச்சு அப்படிங்கிறத பற்றி படிக்கிறதுக்கு நிறைய சோர்சஸ் இருக்குது. அது என்னெல்லாம் அப்படின்னா, கிளாசிக்கல் தமிழ் லிட்ரேச்சர். வாட் இஸ் தட்? கிளாசிக்கல் தமிழ் லிட்ரேச்சர், எபிகிராஃபி, ஆர்கியாலஜிக்கல் எக்ஸ்கவேஷன்ஸ் and material culture, non-Tamil and foreign literature. So these all are the sources for reconstructing the history of the ancient Tamils. Okay, so these all are the sources for the study of early Tamil society. What are they? Read with me all of you on time. Classical Tamil literature, epigraphy, inscriptions, archaeological excavations and material culture, non-Tamil and foreign literature. The first we are going to see the classical Tamil literature. The classical Sangam Tamil literature. The classical Sangam corpus means collection, consists of the Tolkapiyam, the Padinen Melkanakku. In Tamil, I think you have studied Ezana Tolkapiyam, Padinen Kilkanakku, Padinen Melkanakku. Ezana Padinen Kilkanakku means 18 major works, and 18 Kilkanakku. Melkanakku means 18 major works and Kilkanakku means 18 minor works, and 5 epics. Okay, 5 epics means the Kapiyangal, Aimberunkapiyangal you have learned in the Tamil also. Ezarnakam, Ramayanam, Mahabharatam, these all are. Got it? So the classical Sangam corpus consists of Tolkapiyam, 18 Melkanakku, 18 Kilkanakku and also 5 epics. These all are called the classical the literatures. Okay, in that we are going to see first for Tolkapiyam. Okay, Tolkapiyam, before seeing the Ettutogai or the right anthologies are given here. Before that you have to know about the Tolkapiyam. It is given in the book, page number 33. Tolkapiyam, attributed to Tolkapier, is the earliest written work on Tamil grammar. Apart from elaborating the rules of grammar, the third section of Tolkappiyam also describes poetic conventions that provide information on Tamil social life. The text of 14 மேல்கணக்கு include 10 பாட்டு and 8 தொகை. 14 மேல்கணக்கு means 18. Yes, and 18 major works including 10 பாட்டு and 8 தொகை. 10 பாட்டு means 10 idyls and 8 தொகை means 8 anthologies. Okay, so what are they? We are going to see. Got it? So the Tolkappiyam was written by Tolkappiyar. Okay, it was the earliest written work on Tamil grammar, and the 14 மேல்கணக்கு including 10 பாட்டு and 8 தொகை. What are the 10 பாட்டு and what are the 8 தொகை? We are going to see that. Okay, the 8 தொகை or the 8 anthologies are நற்றிணை, குறுந்தொகை, பரிபாடல், பதிற்றுப்பத்து, ஐங்குறுநூறு, கலித்தொகை, அகநானூறு, புறநானூறு. These all are the 8 anthologies. Okay, what are they? Read with me all of you. நற்றிணை, குறுந்தொகை, பரிபாடல், பதிற்றுப்பத்து, ஐங்குறுநூறு, கலித்தொகை, அகநானூறு, புறநானூறு. These all are the 8 anthologies or the 8 தொகை. Okay, then 10 பாட்டு or 10 idyls collection includes 10 long songs. Okay, what are they? திருமுருகாற்றுப்படை, பொருநாராற்றுப்படை, பெரும்பானாற்றுப்படை, சிறுபானாற்றுப்படை, முல்லைப்பாட்டு, நெடுநல்வாடை, மதுரை காஞ்சி, குறிஞ்சிப்பாட்டு, பட்டினப்பாலை, மலைபடுகடாம். Okay, read with me all of you one more time. திருமுருகாற்றுப்படை, பொருநாராற்றுப்படை, பெரும்பனாற்றுப்படை, சிறுபனாற்றுப்படை, முல்லைப்பாட்டு, நெடுநல்வாடை, மதுரை காஞ்சி, குறிஞ்சிப்பாட்டு, பட்டினப்பாலை, மலைபடுகடாம். Okay, so these all are the 10 idyls collection. Got it? Which is called 10 பாட்டு. Next 14 கீழ்கணக்கு. 18 minor works. Okay, in that the Tirukkural is the predominant. Okay, predominant work in 14 கீழ்கணக்கு. Tirukkural was composed by Thiruvalluvar. Got it? And in 14 கீழ்கணக்கு comprises 18 texts elaborating on ethics and morals. Okay, 18 texts elaborating on ethics and morals. So in Tirukkural there are 1330 couplets are there. Okay, couplets means Tirukkural. You know that you have studied in Tamil. Yes or no? 133 அதிகாரங்கள், ஒவ்வொரு அதிகாரங்களுக்கும் 10 திருக்குறள். Yes or no? So 1330 couplets are there in the Tirukkural. Okay, and the Tirukkural considers questions of morality, state draft and love. Then the 5 epics. Epics means காப்பியங்கள். Okay, the ஐம்பெரும் காப்பியங்கள். You have studied in the Tamil. Yes or no? சிலப்பதிகாரம், மணிமேகலை, சீவக சிந்தாமணி, வளையாபதி, குண்டலகேசி. Read with me all of you one time. சிலப்பதிகாரம், மணிமேகலை, சீவக சிந்தாமணி, வளையாபதி, குண்டலகேசி. So these all are the 5 epics are there in Tamil. Okay, these all are very important. Okay, so the 8 தொகை, 10 பாட்டு and 5 epics, these all are very important sources are there in Tamil literature. Okay, then epigraphy. Epigraphy means is the study of inscription. Inscription means kalvettu. The Tamil meaning of inscription is kalvettu. Inscriptions are documents scripted on stone, copper plates and other media such as coins, rings, etc. Now we use the paper and we type everything and we keep as record. Yes or no? So in the ancient time, ancient people, they used the stones and they have written, they scripted everything on the stone and the coins and copper plates, and they kept us the records. Okay, which was called the inscriptions. Okay, that is called the epigraphy. The picture is given. You see that this is the picture of epigraphy. Got it? The development of script marks the beginning of the historical period. Then Tamil Brahmi inscriptions. Tamil Brahmi inscriptions have been found in more than 30 sites in Tamil Nadu. Now also we can see the Tamil Brahmi inscriptions. They are written on the rocks, cave rocks, okay, cave rocks and rock. பாறைகளில் குகைகளில் வந்து எழுதியிருந்தாங்க தமிழ் பிராமி இன்ஸ்கிரிப்ஷன்ஸ். ஓகே, மெனி மாங்க்ஸ் மீன்ஸ் துறவிகள். These caves were the abodes of monks, mostly Jaina monks. So Jaina one type of monks, துறவிகள். Okay, they have written the Tamil Brahmi inscriptions on the cave rocks. Got it? That is called the Tamil Brahmi inscription. Inscription means, one more time, கல்வெட்டுகள். Hero stones are memorial erected for those who lost their lives in the battles and in cattle raids. As cattle were considered an important source of wealth, raiding cattle owned by adjoining tribes and clans was common practice in a pastoral society. Okay, clans means the கூட்டு குடும்பம், pastoral means நாட்டுப்புறம். Okay, so the cattle was considered as the important source. கால்நடைகள் தான் ஒரு முக்கியமான வளங்களாக கருதப்பட்டது. ஓகே, அதனால நிறைய பேர் என்ன செஞ்சுருப்பாங்க, அந்த கால்நடையில் ரைட் பண்ணுறப்ப இறந்துருப்பாங்க. அதுக்கப்புறம் நிறைய பேர் வந்து அதுக்காக ஃபைட் பண்ணுறப்ப இறந்துருப்பாங்க. அவங்க மெமரியாக வச்சது தான் ஹீரோ ஸ்டோன்ஸ். ஓகே, இன்ஸ்கிரிப்ஷன்ஸ் ஆன் பாட், கல்வெட்டுகள், இந்த ரைட்டிங். ஓகே, the writing on pots. Pottery vessels from the early historic period have names of people engraved on them in தமிழ் பிராமி ஸ்கிரிப்ட். தமிழ் பிராமி லெட்டர்ஸில் நிறையா பீப்புளோட நேம்ஸ் என்ன செஞ்சுருந்தாங்க, பாட்ஸ் மேலெலாம், பானைகள் மேலெலாம் எழுதியிருந்தாங்க. ஓகே, the picture is given like that. Now we use the silver vessels and the aluminum vessels and the non-stick tawas we use, yes or no? But in the ancient time, they used the pottery vessels for cooking, for doing everything. They used the pottery vessels. Okay. Prakrit was the language used by the common people in the northern part of India during the Mauryan period. The Prakrit இருந்தது வந்து ஒரு language, ஒரு மொழி. It was used by the normal people, common people in the north side of India. North Indian people, they used the Prakrit type of language when the Mauryan period time. Okay, Mauryan emperor, when he ruled the country, that time those people, the North Indian people, they used the Prakrit as their language. Archaeological sites, archaeological excavation. தொல்பொருளில் ஏதாவது ஒரு இடத்த வந்து தோண்டி அதில் வந்து முன்னாடி மக்கள் யூஸ் பண்ண பொருட்களெல்லாம் கண்டுபிடிச்சி அது மூலமாக அவங்க எப்படி வாழ்ந்திருப்பாங்க அப்படிங்கிறத வந்து டிஸ்கவர் பண்ணுறது தான் ஆர்கியாலஜிக்கல். ஓகே, அதை பற்றி கண்டுபிடிக்கிறவங்க பேர் தான் ஆர்கியாலஜிஸ்ட். ஓகே, அது எங்கேருந்து கண்டுபிடிக்காங்களோ அதோட பேர் தான் ஆர்கியாலஜிக்கல் சைட்ஸ். ஓகே, அந்த கண்டுபிடிக்கிறதுக்கு பேர் தான் ஆர்கியாலஜிக்கல் எக்ஸ்கவேஷன். refers to systematically digging a site to recover material evidence for exploring and interpreting societies of the past. முன்னாடி எப்படி நடந்துங்கிறத வந்து அந்த தொல்பொருட்கள் மூலமாக கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது தான் ஆர்கியாலஜி. ஓகே, and archaeological excavation at the early historic sites are the source of evidence of the activities of the Sangam age people. எக்ஸ்கவேஷன்ஸ் அட் அரிக்கமேடு, எங்கெல்லாம் இதை வந்து எக்ஸ்கவேஷன் கண்டுபிடிச்சாங்கன்னா அரிக்கமேடு, அலகாங்குளம், உறையூர், காஞ்சிபுரம், காவேரி பூம்பட்டினம், கொர்க்கை, வாசவாசமுத்திரம், கீழாதி, கொடுமணல், these all other places are there in Tamil Nadu. From that they found many things, okay, and the archaeological sites. And the Kerala also one place is there, Pattanam. Okay, so these all provide the evidence we have of this period. Okay, Arikkamedu near Puducherry is a Sangam age port. Port means what? Thuraimugam. Okay, fort means Kotai, port means Thuraimugam. Excavated by the Archaeological Survey of India, British archaeologist Robert Eric Mortimer Wheeler, French archaeologist J.M. Castle and Indian archaeologist A. Kosh and Krishnadeva excavated the site. They found evidence of a planned town warehouse, streets, tanks and rivers. Okay, so these all are founded in the archaeological sites. Okay, especially in Arikemedi, it is there in Puducherry. Got it? The Archaeological Survey of India, ASI, the full form of ASI is the Archaeological Survey of India, is a central government agency that manages archaeological sites and monuments in India. So monuments mean நினைவு சின்னங்கள், is or no? So these all are managed by the Archaeological Survey of India. And the government of Tamil Nadu has its own department of archaeology called the Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology. தமிழ்நாட்டில் இருக்கிற அந்த ஏஜென்சி பேர் என்னது? தமிழ்நாடு State Department of Archaeology. The Indian Treasure Trove Act, the Antiquities and Art Treasures Act 1972, the Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites and Remains Act 1958 are legislation related to the preservation of archaeological remains in India. Okay, the archaeological things எல்லாம் ப்ரொடக்ட் பண்ணுறதுக்காக நிறைய ஆக்ட் வந்து நம்ம நாட்டில் வந்து கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. The Indian Treasure Trove Act 1878, the Antiquities and Art Treasures Act 1972, the Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites and Remains Act 1958. These all are very important. Underline them in the book. Okay, study it, very important. Okay, so these all are the acts were introduced in India. Okay, so to protect the archaeological remains. Material culture. What is that? Material culture. Archaeologists have found evidence of brick structures and industrial activities as well as artworks such as beads, bangles, cameos, intaglias and other materials in these sites. நம்ம ஆர்கியாலஜிஸ்ட் வந்து நிறைய பீட்ஸு, மணிகள், பேங்கிள்ஸ், கேமியாஸ், இன்டாக்லியாஸ் இது எல்லாமே என்ன செஞ்சுருக்காங்க? கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்காங்க. பிரிக் ஸ்ட்ரக்சர்ஸ், நிறைய வீடுகள் கட்டி அது வந்து இடிஞ்சு போயிருக்கும். அப்படிப்பட்ட நிறைய ஸ்ட்ரக்சர்ஸ் எல்லாமே ஆர்கியாலஜிஸ்ட் வந்து கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்காங்க. ஓகே, தமிழ் பிராமி இன்ஸ்கிரிப்ஷன்ஸ் ஆன் பாட்ரி அண்ட் காயின்ஸ் ஹவ் ஆல்சோ பீன் unearthed. Evidence of the various arts, craft and industries together help us reconstruct the way of life of the people of those times. From this we learn and understand how they lived. So why do we find these all the things? From that we can understand that the ancient people, how they lived, what are the types of weapons they have used, what are the food items they followed, and what are the agriculture they did. We should know. Yes or no? We should know that, so that the archaeologists they found that, from that we all come to know about the ancient people past. Okay. Cameo means an ornament or அணிகள். Okay, made in precious stone where images are curved on the surface. Cameo அது ஒரு ornament, அது வந்து ஒரு விலை மதிக்க முடியாத ஒரு கல்லாலானது. அதில் வந்து இமேஜஸ் நிறையா இமேஜஸ் படங்கள் என்ன செஞ்சுருக்கோம், வரைஞ்சிருப்பாங்க. Intaglio, that also one of the ornament in which images are curved as recessed below the surface. Okay, so the cameo, that is one of the ornament. Okay, ornament means அணிகலன்கள். The ancient people they have used many types of ornaments. Is or no? So like that the intaglia also, that is one of the ornament. Okay, and that also the recession means the மந்தநிலை. Recess means what? மந்தநிலை. அதுவும் கொஞ்சம் மங்கி நிலைமையில் வந்து நிறைய எனக்கு இமேஜஸ் வந்து ட்ரா பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. ஓகே, coins as a medium of exchange were introduced for the first time in the Sangam age. The coins of the Cheras, Cholas and Pandyas, punch marked coins, Roman coins form another important source of evidence from the Sangam age. Okay, காயின்ஸ் வந்து முன்னாடி ஏன்ஷியன்ட் டைமில் வந்து அவங்க நிறைய டிஃப்ரெண்ட் டைப்ஸ் ஆஃப் காயினை வந்து யூஸ் பண்ணாங்க. சேராஸ் காலத்தில் அவரோட பிக்சர் இருக்க காயின், சோலாஸ் காலத்தில் பாண்டியாஸ் காலத்தில் எல்லாமே டிஃப்ரெண்ட் காயின்ஸ் என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, யூஸ் பண்ணாங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ தட் இஸ் ஒன் ஆஃப் த மீடியம் ஆஃப் எக்ஸ்சேஞ்ச். Got it? It was introduced in the age of Sangam. Got it? Now you use 1 rupee coin, 2 rupee coin. Yes or no? When we were in the child, that we used 25 paise coin, 10 paise coin, 5 paise coin. Now it is these all are not there. Is or no? Now we use only 1 rupee coin, 2 rupee coin, 5 rupee coin, 10 rupee coin. Yes, and so it is increasing. Now in the future, sometimes 50 rupee coin, 100 rupee coin also will come. Yes, and so coin is one of the medium of exchange. It was introduced in the first time in the Sangam age. Got it? Non-Tamil sources, foreign accounts. Non-Tamil literacy sources also offer information on early Tamil society. The presence of the non-Tamil sources reveals the extensive contacts and interactions of the early Tamil society with the outside world. நம்மளுடைய தமிழை வந்து தமிழ் சொசைட்டியை வந்து நிறைய பேர் வெளியிலேருந்து விரும்பினாங்க. அவங்க வந்து அவங்க நாடுகளில் எழுதி வச்சுருப்பாங்க, இன்ஸ்கிரிப்ஷனில் நிறைய ரெக்கார்ட்ஸ் வச்சுருப்பாங்க. அதான் என்னது நான் தமிழ் சோர்சஸ். Got it? Bullion. Bullion means precious metal available in the form of ingots. Okay, bullion means that is one of the precious metal. It is there, you see the picture, first picture, that is the bullion. Okay, that is the precious metal. Okay. Then punch marked coins are the earliest coins used in India. Punch marked. See, punch mark பண்ணிருக்காங்க. You see that? These all are the punch marked coins. So after that, Arthashastra, the classic work on economy and statecraft recorded by Kaudilya during the Mauryan period refers to Pandya Kavataka. It may mean the pearl and shells from the Pandyan country. Pearl and shells from the Pandyan countries. And then after that, Mahavamsa, the Sri Lankan Buddhist chronicle composed in the Pali language. Okay, Mahavamsa வந்து Buddhist language வந்து எழுதப்பட்டது. இது composed on the Pali language. Mention merchants and horse traders from Tamil Nadu and South India. Chronicle is a narrative text presenting the important historical events in the chronological order. Got it? And take your book, page number 37. You see that Periplus of Erythraean Sea. Periplus of Erythraean Sea is an ancient Greek text whose author is not known. Periplus of Erythraean Sea வந்து ஒரு text, Greek text. அது யார் எழுதுனாங்கன்னு தெரியல. The term Periplus means navigational guide used by sailors. The meaning of Periplus is navigational guide used by sailors. Erythraean Sea refers to the water around the Red Sea. It makes reference to the Sangam age ports of Musiri, Tondi, Korkai, Kumari, as well as the Cheras and the Pandyas. Okay, this all you have learned in Tamil already. Is or no? About Musiri, Tondi, Korkai, these are the ports. Is or no? Ports of the Sangam age people, Cheras, Cholas, Pandyas. Okay. Then Pliny's natural history, the same page you see that down. Pliny the Elder was a Roman who wrote natural history, written in Latin. It is a text on natural wealth of the Roman Empire. Pliny speaks about the pepper trade with India. Okay, pepper trade with India. He states that it took 40 days to reach India from Osiris near Northeast Asia if the southwest monsoon wind was favorable. He also mentions that the Pandyas of Madurai controlled the port of Bakar on the Kerala coast. The current name of Bakar is not known. Pliny laments the loss of Roman wealth due to the Roman pepper trade. So the Pliny's natural history was written by, it was the Pliny was the elder. Okay, அவர் வந்து ஒரு ரோமன். அவர் வந்து நேச்சுரல் ஹிஸ்ட்ரி அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு இதை வந்து எழுதினார், லத்தீனில் எழுதினார். Okay, and he spoke about the pepper trade with India. The Archaeological Survey of India, ASI. The full form of ASI is the Archaeological Survey of India. is a central government agency that manages archaeological sites and monuments in India. So monuments mean நினைவு சின்னங்கள், is or no? So these all are managed by the Archaeological Survey of India. And the government of Tamil Nadu has its own department of archaeology called the Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology. தமிழ்நாட்டில் இருக்கிற அந்த ஏஜென்சி பேர் என்னது? தமிழ்நாடு State Department of Archaeology. The Indian Treasure Trove Act, the Antiquities and Art Treasures Act 1972, the Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites and Remains Act 1958 are legislation related to the preservation of archaeological remains. Bertangerian. Okay, Bertangerian table. See that this is the picture of Bertangerian table. Okay, Bertangerian table is an illustrated map of the Roman roads. It shows the areas of ancient Tamilagam and the port of Muziris. The Bertangerian table மூலமா நமக்கு வந்து நிறைய Roman roads எல்லாமே தெரியுது. You see that many lights are going passes. Yes or no? So and some ports of Muziris also marked in the Bertangerian table. Okay. Then Vienna Papyrus. Vienna Papyrus, a Greek document datable to the 2nd century, mentions Muziris trade on olden days. Okay, it is there in the Papyrus Museum. This is the picture of Papyrus Museum. So the Vienna Papyrus, the document is there in the Museum of Papyrus. Okay, it is there in Austria. Okay, Austria National Library, Vienna, Austria. It contains a written agreement between traders and mention the name of the ship, Hermopolis, and list articles and of exports such as pepper and ivory that are shipped from India to Romania. என்னெல்லாம் ட்ரேட் பண்ணாங்க, எந்த ஷிப் மூலமாக பண்ணாங்க, ட்ரேடர்ஸ் வந்து யாரெல்லாம் அப்படிங்கிறத பற்றியான டாக்குமெண்ட்டை தான் என்னது வியன்னா Papyrus. Okay, that is the Greek document. It is there in the Museum of Vienna. Okay. Then Papyrus, a paper produced. Papyrus means a paper. Already you have learned in the previous classes. Yes or no? It was produced out of the papyrus plant used extensively for writing purposes in ancient Egypt. Okay, the papyrus வந்து ஒரு பேப்பர் ரைட்டிங் பர்பஸ்க்காக எஜிப்டில் என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, யூஸ் பண்ணாங்க. ஓகே, so from this lesson you have learned about the Sangam age, is in Tamil Nadu, and in that you have learned the Tolkappiyam, which was written by the Tolkappiyar. Okay, and Ettu Togai, Pattu Paattu, and the Padinenki Ilkanakku, 5 epics, epigraphy, about the hero stones, inscriptions. These all you have learned till Vienna Papyrus you have studied, is or no? So tomorrow we will see from the Sangam age. What? Sangam age. Already you have learned this all in the Tamil, the previous classes, 9th, 8th standard also, is or no? So you have to learn little more than that. Okay, so what are the classworks and homeworks are given, you have to finish everything, study for the prepare for the exams. Okay, exam will be there, online exams will be there, and directly you have to come and write the exams. Be ready for the exams, study everything, don't leave anything. Got it? If you need, you can get the guide, and you can buy the guide from the shop and study everything. Got it? And today our homework is before writing homework you have to write the classwork. Answer the following questions briefly. Archaeological sites provide evidence of past history discussed. That is the first question in answer the following. Excavations at Arikamedu, Alahangulam, Urayur, Kanjipuram, Kaveri Pumbattinam, Korkai, Vasavasamathhiram, Keeladi, Kodumanal in Tamil Nadu, Pattanam in Kerala provide the evidence we have of this period. Okay, and second point is archaeological excavations at the early historic sites are the source of evidence of the activities of the Sangam age people. Okay, write fast all of you. today homework is write the anthologies. That means the ettu togai. Okay, all the anthologies you have to write. Study and write. Okay, don't copy and write. There is no use if you copy and write. And write the 10 idols collection. 10 பாட்டு. Okay, write the anthologies, write the 10 ideals collection, and third one is write 5 epics. Write the names of 5 epics. Okay, so these all are your homework today. You have to write everything. Got it? Study and write. Don't copy and write. Got it? Write fast, all of you. Okay, we will see tomorrow.